Hey, we're here at Max Brick Studio, and we have an update on our quest to complete all of the superhero Marvel minifigures. And our update is that it is complete. So this is every Marvel superhero figure that is on my list to collect. So it is missing a couple things. So, for example, one of the first things that is listed is the statuettes. They are also listed as minifigure utensils on Bricklink, and I just didn't feel like that they were minifigures to go into this. I do have them all, but I didn't feel like including them in this. The other thing is the Mighty Micros. Those things they're just hideous looking, and I don't like them. I have a couple, but they're not going here. I didn't feel inclined to get any more of them, so that is not included. Are the Mighty Micros. Also not included are Comic-Con figures. They are way too expensive, and I can't afford them. So just not getting them. So they're not included. But every other figure is included. We also, on the back row, we'll take a look at those in a second. But on the back row is the collectible minifigures, along with just 3 of the Comic-Con ones from the Black Widow movie. I was able to get those on Amazon, so I do have them. But this is every character. They are in numerical order listed on Bricklink. So our first guy that is listed would be this Hawk right here, and he is SH013. And I originally thought that Captain America would be the first one, but somehow this Hawk, which goes in, I think it was this set down here, the Avengers Hawk Lab Smash or something along those lines. He was supposed to come down here, but I don't know if they just weren't happy with the Hawk, another Hawk close here to whatever sets they got going on. But that's where he's at. He might even be in another set, but he is listed first. He might even go down here somewhere. I'd have to look, but he is listed first. So there are some variations. I don't understand how Bricklink does their list. And to try to give you an example, Loki, which is this one here, I do believe, he is in a junior set also, and his only variation is a cape. So it's a starch cape or a spongy cape. I don't know why they do that, but I don't include a variation of a cape on it. It's the same figure, it's the same print. Having a different cape to me is just doesn't make any sense, but they did it. Another example would be War Machine. So there's a War Machine here, and then there is another War Machine. I'll spot him here in a second. He is over here. He is, and I replaced the stud shooters on him. So, but the Bricklink description says double stud shooters, which he does not have. And he's got the same parts listed, but they listed him twice on here. I don't know why, but for the sake of argument, I included him. But he is the same figure, but he has 2 different superhero numbers. I don't know why. The one thing that I kind of missed was Spider-Man, Churro Spider-Man. He is not listed as a superhero figure, but he kind of cracks me up on his mask down with half his face there, and that just kind of cracked me up there. So he's here, kind of like that. But this is all of them. There is 397 figures. There's 3 Comic-Con figures. There is 16 collectible minifigures, and then 3 buildable ones. Sorry, and that is Fenris Wolf. He got a terrible build, but he's still Fenris Wolf. Still a character, and we don't include him on the superhero list. And then we got Giant Ant-Man and the buildable Groot. So this is all of them. And we even have the Eternals all the way down to the last Mysterio character that's listed on Bricklink. Let's see. Hey man, where'd you go? You have, what was your favorite? Who's your favorite one? My favorite one was yeah, my favorite one was Silver Centurion. He is right here. Miss Marvel. You like Miss Marvel with them long arms? Smiley arms. Yeah, the smiley arms. Couldn't figure out how to get her displayed on here, so she's got smiley arms. A lot, Silver Centurion. I like Iron Man, but a lot of the figures are they're really good. I really like Storm. Her cape that she has is pretty awesome. I like Wolverine. I like this Spider-Man 2099. He is hiding back here. And he is the only 2099 figure that LEGO has out. I'd like to see maybe like an Iron Man version or a Captain America version. But until we see those, he is the only one. I liked Doctor Strange's new cape. The spongy, not spongy, the rubber cape that gives him kind of his look and makes the cape look a little bit more alive. So that's Doctor Strange, and a lot of good figures. Shang-Chi figures, terrible. I didn't like any of those. The Infinity Saga, the new ones, they're not terrible. There's a good Groot in there. I liked him for that. I think Star-Lord looks terrible, and this is just my opinion. Some people might like him. I like Watcher. He looks pretty good. I'm a little concerned about Disney and their new drinking direction they're going. They're putting, Valkyrie and Thor both have alcoholic drinks with them, which is a little concerning. I guess I don't know if Disney should be pushing that or not, but they are nonetheless. I'm trying to think. Did see Loki back here with Throg. I think the kids like him. We even have the Toys R Us Bricktober sets, the figures from that. So that I got those. Fortunately, when they came out, I didn't have to pay top dollar for them, but that's those. The collectible minifigures have a lot of good printing to them. They turned out very well, and these are the only 3 Comic-Con. They won't be included in any of my display, but they are Comic-Con figures I did happen to get a hold of. But they don't go in the full collection. They do have superhero numbers, but not included. So later on, we're going to try to do just an individual show of each minifigure later. There is a lot of work that goes with that. I was really excited to get all these together. I just wanted to show them to you. And we'll try to show all these guys individually later, but it just takes a long time to get 397. Oh, I do like Mysterio with that gas-looking cloud that he rides around on. I think that is an awesome part. I'd like to use that in a build for something. That just looks pretty cool. A lot of good Doc Ock figures. We're a big fan of Doc Ock. That's Super Daptoid and Invincible Iron Man. But just a lot of good figures. Another favorite one of mine is Hela with her headdress. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Call Obsidian is pretty good. I like him with his different got a chain going around his neck. Oh, that was pretty nice. I used to do that with a figure for my Royal Knights and threw a chain around a pretty scary looking knight. But that is all 397 figures. We are still waiting on parts for our Avengers Tower. Once we get those, I've got figured out what I want to do, how I want to do it. So I'm just waiting on parts. Once we get those, we'll start building that guy back up and get him going. He is over here and kind of getting back together, but still got a long ways to go on him. So until then, we will check back with you guys another day. See you later.